In Washington and 1 p.m. in Libya, and that is where forces of the country's National Transitional Council are claiming victory in Sirte, Colonel Gaddafi's hometown and the scene of a last stand by his supporters. We've seen fighters celebrating in the city. It's often the case, though, throughout the conflict we've seen that there's no guarantee that the city is clear entirely of pro-Gaddafi loyalists. Well, we can get a picture straight from the ground there. Gabriel Gatehouse, our correspondent, is in Sirte at the moment. Gabriel, your impressions?
Yes, well, as you can hear around me, there's a huge amount of celebratory gunfire going on. As I look to my right, there's a pickup truck with a man who's clearly been captured. The rebels clearly believe he's a Gaddafi fighter. Certainly, these rebels believe they've made huge headway, if not quite captured the whole city. Earlier today, we were told that there'd been a mass breakout by pro-Gaddafi fighters in this small sector of the town known as Sector 2, where they'd been holding out for a number of days. We saw, as the morning progressed, numbers of pickup trucks bearing what looked like captured pro-Gaddafi fighters towards a hospital a little way down the road. But I have to say that the largest celebrations so far this morning have come from a report that I must emphasize is utterly unconfirmed, but that's going around on the NTC fighters' radios, that they've captured Colonel Gaddafi himself. This is totally unconfirmed. I can't confirm this at the moment, but many of these fighters certainly seem to believe it. I've heard a number of them say to me the curly-haired one has been captured, and that is what is causing quite a lot of these celebrations where I am now.
Gabriel, if true, and of course there's much speculation about this claim, do you have any details of where he was captured and in what nature?
I'm afraid I had trouble hearing that last question due to the loud volley of gunfire. I must emphasize again that the rumour, perhaps I should call it at the moment, or at least the speculation that Colonel Gaddafi may have been captured is unconfirmed. I can't confirm it. What I can say is what people are saying, and what they're saying is that he was captured by a brigade of fighters from the city of Misrata, which is to the west of here. Fiercely independent groups of fighters they are, very proud of the fact that they pushed out Colonel Gaddafi's forces earlier this year in the spring. If that's true, what we would expect to happen would be for those fighters to take him west to Misrata and possibly then on to Tripoli. However, I must again emphasize that I can't confirm this allegation that he has been captured. I can't even confirm that the whole of the city has fallen. When we were inside a little bit earlier, there was certainly still fighting going on, and that was less than an hour ago. So a very confused picture overall.
Gabriel Gatehouse, obviously very cautious about these rumours. We can speak now to our correspondent Caroline Hawley, who's in the capital in Tripoli. Caroline, I'm not sure how much of Gabriel's report you just heard, but there appears to be speculation, intense rumour, that Colonel Gaddafi may have been caught. Has there been any wind of that speculation where you are?
Certainly the rumours have filtered here to Tripoli as well. It is what everyone is talking about, but we cannot confirm it. Officials are telling us that they've heard the rumours. As you can imagine, they are desperately working the telephones. The telephone system here is not working well. So again, at this stage, it is speculation. They are rumours, but officials frantically trying to ascertain whether or not they are true. Obviously, people here would be delighted if they were. The capture of Colonel Gaddafi's hometown, Sirte, is very important. The capture of Colonel Gaddafi himself would be much more important, would be hugely significant here in the country. An official I spoke to said that most of Sirte was now in the control of the fighters loyal to the new authorities. He said there were still mopping up operations going on, and as we heard from Gabriel there, a confused picture in Colonel Gaddafi's hometown, the small village that he turned into essentially a second capital.
Caroline, of course you'll keep us up to date on events, rumours circulating of course, and speculation about whether or not Sirte has been fully captured from Gaddafi loyalists. Caroline Hawley in Tripoli, thank you. In other news, the Greek Parliament